Here's some good news. It's almost prom season, which means spring is close by, but also can get expensive for a lot of young students.
MSU Moorhead is helping those girls dress to impress without breaking the bank. Dresses have gotten so expensive. We have organizer of If the Dress Fits, Ashley Arnston, and assistant professor Liz Conmey to talk a little bit about this program. Thank you so much for coming in today. And Ashley, you came up with this idea. Kind of tell us a little bit about it and how you came up with the idea.
Yeah, for sure. Well, thank you for having us. And I came up with the idea my senior year of high school in Duluth, Minnesota. And basically, I just kind of went to my parents and I was like, you know, there really isn't an affordable prom dress option. A lot of prom dresses are $300+ or you're taking the risk of ordering online. So I told them, I was like, I really want to start something to help those people who can't afford a prom dress. And we just kind of started rolling with it. The first few donations came from my friends, and then it just kind of took off from there.
And so how does MSUM play a role in this?
Well, I teach an event planning class, and Ashley was in my class, and so this last fall, she said, well, could we bring this event to Moorhead State? And I said, sure. So my event planning class is helping to organize with Ashley, and I also teach a PR writing class. So they're writing the news releases, the media alerts, and so it gives our students great experience, and we get to support a great nonprofit.
It's clearly working. You're here, so it works.
Yeah.
So did you have a lot of kids at your school that were like, oh my gosh, I'd love to go, but I can't afford a dress? Or what was sort of spurred your inspiration behind it?
I think for me, it was mainly, I think prom is a rite of passage for high school students. And so it really hurt me knowing that people were missing out on the opportunity because of the cost of prom dresses. So I just wanted to make sure that everyone had that opportunity to go and that they weren't missing it because of the cost. You know, it's just one of the favorite high school memories when people look back. It's one of the things that really stick out. So I just wanted to make sure that those teens had the opportunity to go.
Talk a little bit about then how people get involved, whether they need a dress or maybe you're a mom at home and you know your daughter has several of these several $100 dresses in your closet. Can they donate to your cause?
Yeah, for sure. So right now we are just asking people if they do want to donate, just to bring the donations to the event on the Saturday and Sunday from noon to 3. It's just easier that way. We can kind of pile them on there. And then if people are interested in coming, all we ask is that they bring a current student ID. So that way we can check that they're in high school and then they are good to go. So the students can come to the event to try on a dress. If they find one that they love, they're able just to take it home for free.
Wow.
So we had the graphic go up, but tell us, it's at MSUM at the Wellness Center. Where do
Correct.
they bring them and from what times?
So it's from noon to 3 on Saturday and Sunday at the Wellness Center in the group exercise room. And they can just come in on that day, and there's a parking lot right behind the Wellness Center, and they can either donate a dress or pick up a dress that day.
So they're just going to have them like all out on racks or what?
Correct. Yep. So we have in Duluth, we have 500 prom dresses that we're bringing over to Moorhead. So we're going to have a ton of options to choose from. We have size 0 to size 22 and about every style, shape, and color. So there's something for everyone.
That's awesome.
You know, I know I still have prom dresses because I'm a hoarder in my house. So they probably don't want those. They're a little bit outdated. But, you know, a lot of times you spend a couple $100s on these dresses and then it just goes in the closet. Do you hear from people who say, thank goodness you're doing this and my dress can be worn by someone else? It feels good, right, to give as well?
For sure. Yeah, we hear that all the time, that people have been looking for something like us to give to. Because, you know, it's one thing to try to sell it, but then what if it doesn't sell? Do you just keep it in your closet? And then it feels good knowing that you're donating and that you're giving someone the opportunity to make those memories that you were able to make in high school. I know I had a dress that I loved and I didn't want to get rid of, but I was like, I know it's going to make someone else super happy, and it was one of the first dresses to go. But it was so humbling to see how excited and how much the dress meant to this girl.
So do you have like a cool Instagram account now where you can see all the dresses being worn?
Yep, we have an Instagram and Facebook page. It's at If the Dress Fits 101, and you can go ahead and give us a follow or a like, and we have a whole bunch of pictures of some of the dresses that we have on there.
Good for you.
Could you share some stories before you go to as to what, you know, you said the person that got your favorite dress really was appreciative?
Yeah, so the first year we had people kind of write little notes about what they thought about the event, and it's just super humbling to hear, you know, I wouldn't be able to do this without you, and that we're going to keep coming. And then my favorite thing is when people donate the dresses back, because it just shows that they even want to continue paying it forward, and they just had such a good experience with it that they want to make sure that someone else does as well.
She has to be getting an A+, right?
Seriously, it's just a given. Yeah, yeah. She's just stellar. She's a great example of an amazing student, right?
But this is also a great real life lesson. Is this something that you prefer to do? Because
it's what we always do. We always find a project that the students can actually do hands-on experience, plan the event, anticipate the disasters. How do you promote it? So yeah, we want to do this. This is what we like to do.
Okay, before you guys go, one more time. The event then is happening this Saturday. What do people need to know when they show up?
We recommend bringing the student ID, and then also just a change in shoes. That way you're not trying your shoes on in your winter boots. So if you want to bring the heels or the shoes that you're planning on wearing to prom. Otherwise, it's welcome for everyone in the area. So
how many parents, when like the girls are leaving, walk by like, oh my gosh, thank you so much. Right?
Yeah, it is. It's so humbling. It's a lot of work goes into it. It's a lot of muscle and time on the outside, but once the event comes, it's just so gratifying.
Do you have people like literally trying to hand you cash donations? Like, here, just take us.
Sometimes we do.
Yeah.
Yep.
Awesome. That goes towards the DJ that's going to be there.
Yeah.
Thanks, you guys. All right, coming up, vaccines can be scary for both parents and kids, why they're important, along with some tips for kids that hate those things called shots. Stay with us.